Well, good morning. Well, I thought I'd take this just kind of quick and just show you the grow light in my basement. This is the man cave, and obviously it is a basement. It is in the basement. I could tell the first video, you could really tell by the sound it's in the basement. So anyway, this is really all you need. This is just a cheap 4-foot fluorescent setup. It's actually got LEDs in it, which that was a kind of an experience, because the hardware store I shop at, it was on the weekend. I came in to buy replacement bulbs for this fixture, and all they had was the LEDs. And of course, she didn't say they were LEDs. And she sold them to me, and I sent them home, and then I got into it, saw what it was, and I had to rewire the inside of the fixture, which really in truth wasn't that bad, but it was still something I didn't want to mess with. All right, well, like I say, this is all you need. Now, I do plan to build a little planting bench right in this corner, but which would be a little bit more, get a couple of shelves and so on, and easier to adjust light. But really, that's big enough. You can get a couple of trays of plants under it. For most people, that's going to be enough. And that's all you need. You don't have to have grow lights. These are just regular bulbs, like you'd use in your garage or your office or wherever, your home. That's all you need, because you're not bringing the plant clear to the point where it's going to flower and produce. You're just getting a plant started. So they don't need anything specific, just bright light. So this is about it. Now what I'm going to do, these little plants, these are the onions that I showed you last week. And I'm just going to let these grow until it's time to set them out in the garden. And I believe I am set now on straw bale gardens, what I'm going to do. I was a little unclear in the first video. I have a big yard, but a lot of it's shady. But there's one spot, and it's kind of slopey, but there's one spot that gets enough sunlight, enough direct sunlight, that it would grow a garden. Not a real big spot, but we're not starting out real big. So what I plan to do is put those straw bales there, because with straw bales, it rains, they're not going to wash away. It's not going to leave ruts in it. I'm not going to have to break up sod. It's just an easy thing. So I'm going to do that. And then I think if I like the spot, which it's nice because I have a back door in the other part of the basement that shows, and it's right there at the corner of the house is where the spot would be. Now, it was brought up to me by a friend, like he didn't know just how the neighbors would take having these straw bales laying on the ground. They're facing a street. But because it is in the side yard, but not a problem. I'll poke some marigolds into the sides of the bales. Pretty quickly in the summer, it's just all they're going to see is flowers practically. And besides that, I'm going to go ahead and build raised beds around the straw if I find that this is a spot I like. So all right, that's the deal. I'm going to give you a real quick look around the man cave, just for the heck of it. So here we go. All right, there's a closet here. This is actually under the stairway. We've got little signage everywhere. I've got a stuffed groundhog. A little more signage. Pool tables here. This is an old vending table. Not a great one. but it is level and it is good, thick, heavy slate, so it works pretty well. And there's kind of my seating area. And that's about that. There's a couple more signs here. Oh, girlfriend's kids got me a calendar from, swimsuit calendar. So that's about that. Well, okay. With that, I'm going to leave you. You all have a quality day.